Two worlds inspired by each other.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I am Fox. Hope you're all having a great day so far. Today guys, it is Friday before Christmas. Does not get me excited, but what does get me excited is what's coming in the new year. That'll be discussed at a later date, but trust me, you better get excited about it. I see the Claymore I'm in the chat. How you doing, James? Oh. Aye. That's I have a couple of things to talk about tonight. And just it's probably not going to be a long show, but we'll get through it. We'll see how we go. I'll hang about for a minute or two and just see if anyone else is want to join. And let me know if you're here in the chat, because times it's supposed to tell you how many people's online, but it doesn't always work. So there you go, and there's Holly Stewart as well. How you doing, Holly? Oh, champion, legend. 2 legends in the chat. So I just want to have a wee discussion about some of the WAF bollocks, and also whether people agree with my opinions on it, or how people feel about WAF themselves. So I am not sure how to start it, because I don't have, if you've read the description, there's no, fuck, look at my hair, woo! I don't really have a script or anything wrote out, or like I don't even have like a pad in front of me or nothing. Like I'll even show you, like I've got nothing, no pad, no nothing in front of me. Like I'm just chilling here. I've got my phone here so I can see the chat, but I have not got a script or nothing this week to look at. So how long have we been running? Oh Jesus, 8 minutes. I suppose I better start talking about something. So first and foremost, Merry Foxmas. Oh, can I get my wrist to go further on that? That's a pretty decent angle, that, isn't it? Like, it's quite a lot. It looks better on screen actually than when you look at it. Whatever, matey. Yes, Merry Foxmas. I hope you all get your Christmas shopping done and stuff. I know a lot of people still go, but yeah, I hope you are alright. Aye. So WAF referees. Now off the bat, if you don't know much about arm wrestling, or if you're new to it or stuff, did you get it done, Holly? Yes. It's always worse when it's for kids as well, man, because you just, sometimes you're like, is it enough, is it no, you know what I mean? But WAF referees, like, so for newcomers especially, well, let's define newcomer. You get some newcomers or new people into the sport or get interested in watching it and stuff, and it's just like anything else. If you don't know fully what you're talking about, there's a chance that you're gonna, if you're opinionated, that is, if you have a voice, there's a chance that you're probably going to say some stuff that later on you'll either regret or whatever, or you'll realise it wasn't right. It's like anything. Guilty as charged myself loads of times. So anyway, stop trying out. WAF referees are cunts. Don't take it as an eye way anybody that's a WAF ref, especially if I know you. But I'll clarify. That's for newcomers, really. Most newcomers are going to think, oh, what's going on? Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a lot of new people out there as well that I think, oh, amazing referee, and he didn't let him away with that fucking foul that nobody could actually see. Fucking what? Here's the world's tiniest violin, motherfucker. Know what I mean? Fucking Scotland rules the world. Go fuck yourself. So aye, that said, you can't just say the referees are all cunts. In some sports and some things that you need referees for, aye, the referees are cunts. And that's the same for all sports. However, we're not talking about all sports, we're talking about arm wrestling here. So, for me, personally, they do make bad calls. Hey, baby girl, you awake? I've got a new kitten and she's just woke up. I believe, me personally, I've seen a lot early years that I feel was bad calls by WAF referees. I really do. That's my opinion, but I've also seen a lot of calls that people thought, or I've read the comments in times, or I've spoken to people and they thought it was bad decisions, this, that and the next thing. However, a lot of the time, a lot of that is biased because the ref gave a call against the guy they liked, or it might not even be as much as that, not necessarily the guy they liked, but it could be a guy they dislike, or somebody they hold in disregard or whatever. So therefore they believe that, you know, it's like the old human ego thing, and it can get you into trouble. So you can't just, like I'm trying to say, you can't just come out and say they're all cunts. That's not what I was saying. Although I almost am of that inkling that they're not all cunts, but there's definitely, in my opinion, maybe as high as 50% of the calls made could be misconstrued as being something it wasn't, but 50% of the calls also, in my opinion, are definitely wrong. Again, I'm trying to stay unbiased as well here, because there has been decisions against guys that I like and stuff, you know. So again, I'm trying not to be biased against it and be fair to everyone. But so WAF referees are, I mean, first things first, you obviously need to be a good referee to be on WAF and be there at the big stage and stuff. Woo! Got a fucking can of trout and I'm fucking gone wee! You need to be a good referee first to get into WAF. Like, I suppose sometimes a guy can get through that's whatever, or he's not very good, or he's, you know what I mean. But again, that's not everybody, and the guys do have a job to do, and they are under instructions to call certain things. It's a bit like, if you see something, say something, which isn't always politically correct, morally correct, and a load of other corrections that you could probably come up with. So the refs, like I say, they have a job to do. I think they do their job well, sometimes too well. James, that's interesting, like, because I know you're day referee. If you're not sure, you don't call. Let me think about that for a minute. So, like, if I was a referee and I don't see it, and I'm just thinking objectively about it, do you know what I mean? If I was a ref and I don't see it, or well, what was it you said, sorry? If you're not sure, aye. If you're not sure it's a pin, aye. If I was a ref and I'm not sure if it's a pin, I don't call it. Aye. Aye, it kind of has to be that way, unless you have some kind of advanced replay features that have fucking slow-mo, zoom and stuff, cameras and things like that, then it's maybe changes things. But again, for me that's not arm wrestling, zooming away in. Is that a pin and super slow-mo and take 20 minutes to do it? Fuck off. Excuse me. Aye, James, aye, that's what I'm talking about, like premature calls and stuff, or weak calls, for instance, is what I would call some of the stuff, like, so like, I've seen guys' elbows look like they're off, you know, like when when your elbow's on the back of the pad, you're still on, but it looks like, fucking, it's hard for me to show you on camera here, do you know what I mean, like, right, because look, right, look, watch this, right, look, I'm not even gonna cheat, right, there's my elbow, right, now watch this, look, right, so see when I go like that, there's my elbow there, right, although there's a lump there, right, that's my elbow there, right, so when I put my arm down on the pad, right, so when I put my arm down on the pad, right, look, there's still something to go, so like, my elbow's not actually off, and if I've got the skin rolled, like, I don't know how well you're going to see that, if I've got the skin rolled, it looks like you're off the pad, but I'm still got my finger on that elbow. So again, like, do you know what I mean, I've seen some like that I really disagreed with, and not because I was involved in the match in any way, emotionally, or anything like this, just for a complete outsider's point of view. Aye, with the skin folds off a pad, aye. And again, it's not an easy job calling some of these things, especially how quick it can happen. I mean, the hand is quicker than the eye. That is true. That is true, 100%. However, you need to be a fucking magician for your hand to be quicker than the eye to fool, because nothing can move as fast as your eyes. That's right, James, aye. Like, and it's, again, like I say, it's like kicking a fine balance, I suppose, you know. Obviously part of the experience as well, the more you do it. Because, like, for me, as an observer, just sitting back watching, it's not like I'm not really paying much attention to the referee, unless the said referee is making a cunt of it. But, like, even then, the only time I'll really give it to a referee is if, like, one of my pals are arm wrestling and the ref gives him a call I don't like, then I'll be like, fuck the referee, you know what I mean? Of course you're backing your mates and your team. I don't know too much about reffing either, Holly, to be honest with you. Because, like I say, I don't really pay much attention to what a referee's doing in particular, unless the referee for some reason stands out, or you know what I mean, or it's like James and he's fucking huge and you can't take your eyes out, you can't even know, see what he's doing. But, you know, so aye, in summary I suppose, no, WAF refs are not cunts. They have a difficult job to do. They do make a lot of mistakes though, like it feels, for me as an outside observer, it feels like they make more mistakes than they should. I feel like, but maybe that's just me, maybe I just have high standards and I expect a lot for them. He's a big fucker, aye, you can't miss him, that's fucking right. They don't get any bigger. But aye, so again, in summary, WAF referees have a hard job. I do think they could do better, but I also think they do a good job at the same time. So aye. I could agree with that as well, Holly, aye, 100%. A lot of refs are lazy, they're too lazy to be watching the whole time, and like I have, although I don't watch referees, I have noticed, especially in matches that I've watched, like obviously some matches I've watched 10, 20, 30 times or whatever, you know, some matches I've watched 100 times, so obviously if I've watched a match 100 times, I know what both players are doing, I know exactly what faces the ref makes, you know, like obviously, but aye, yeah, that really gets to me. That really gets to me. They should never be taking their eyes off a ball. And again, unless a whole room's stopped because there's something big happening on the other table, then I think everybody should concentrate on their jobs. But aye, like, I don't ref, so I can't. But aye, it was. It probably, if the right, if we go to the kind of refing that I'm talking about, 10-15% better, just say, oh fuck that, I'm not trying refereeing, I'd kill somebody, Holly, you kidding? Oh Jesus, I'd be like, fucking stop moving, oh boof. No James, I couldn't do referee, I'd kill some cunt. I'd end up saying, hold on boys. I'd be like that, fucking, I'd be standing at the arm wrestling table like, right, well, what's that? No, like smoke at the table. You know, okay. Hi Holly, yes. You know what I mean, like, fucking, I don't know, you know what I mean, like, oh aye, oh aye. Right, I'm like stone, me, once I'm set, I'm like stone, and unless the referee tells me to move, then once I come up to the table and I put my arm down, I ain't moving unless the ref tells me, you know, like, once my elbow's down and my hand's out, it's like, as I'm doing a shut my hand then, unless I'm told to, you know. Aye, like refs don't need to be shy with warnings and that, but I also, like, I don't know, like, obviously nobody, well, that's not true. You cannot say nobody wants to win on fouls, because I've seen guys win on fouls and gone, yes, fucking, like, I get that if it's like a tough match and you were in it and all the rest, but like, see these stupid elbow fouls and stuff that do happen sometimes, and like the guys they've not even had a match and the guys won fucking 2-1 or like 2-0 or 3-0 or some bullshit, and haven't even actually had a match, nobody's actually been pinned or fuck all, and these guys, yes, fucking Like, no mate, slap, 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 and come down here to slap you about with Mr. Furry, fucking Purple Wellock, slap, 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 because, nah. Like, I mean, I suppose I know, James, it could probably also depend situational sometimes, like, but I get it, it's no an easy job, you know. It's the WAF thing can take the enjoyment out of it, the strictness of the rules, but I do get it, I do understand, I really do understand. I'm not saying that, it's just that I do like a strict referee that's not going to fuck about any movement and everybody's square and we're allowed to, you know what I mean, like I do like a strict straight referee, no messing, you know what I mean, like but aye. So again, tough job, but especially at WAF. I mean, I think you could live or die as a referee at WAF, you know what I mean? What else was I going to talk about tonight? Eddie and Brian. So we had quite a interesting build up to Eddie Hall versus Brian Shaw. And they've arm wrestled before or whatever and had a wee bit of practice time before each other, and I done a live stream. I was talking about a video where they done a wee bit of arm wrestling training and stuff. It was 6 months ago, and they had a replay on the table at the end and stuff, and that was what I had judged the match on, and I was right. Like, I wasn't completely right because I said Brian would run him there, which he didn't, which honestly wasn't actually surprising to me because Eddie does have fire and he's a fucking animal. So that made me really happy that Eddie had the fire and he was fucking... And he took a lot of stick actually, like in the comments and things, and people, me, snowflakes whining, oh, look at him being a prick. No, that was brilliant, man. Like, that was entertaining, that made the show. Like, that's why that was the best match at that shit show. Like, what else am I supposed to say? They put on a show. Like, they put on it. Like, it was like, I can't mind. Who was it you wrestled in Wales again, James? Was it Porky? I think it was Pork Chop. Anyway, and you done the video and your thumbnail was you standing there like that. And that was brilliant. I remember watching the video and the video was sick, man. And when you went like that, it was brilliant, you know what I mean? Things like that make it, you know what I mean? Alright, Holly, same yourself, and Happy New Year and all the best, and I hope you and the kids have a lovely time. Ta-da! Merry Foxmas! So Eddie and Brian were the most fun, most entertaining match probably. Not that, admittedly, not that I've seen all the matches, because I didn't have the pay-per-view. Cause I'm a broke ass motherfucker, and I need my cigarettes and me fucking can of trout. Where was I? Eddie. Eddie and Brian entertaining, blah 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 blah. I thought the match was It was fire, it was the best match, definitely. And big shout out to Eddie for taking the match while he's doing the UFC thing and other things. And I'm not, just a thing, I don't know, Brian nothing's been mentioned about what else Brian is doing on the side. Maybe he is doing something on the side, maybe he's not, I don't know. Obviously he'll still be doing his own PT, you know, his own personal training. But I like, shout out to Eddie for taking the match while he's doing, he does a lot of things, Eddie, and only time will tell if he'll keep arm wrestling and he'll come back and we'll see him again. Brian will have a big massive boost, like he'll have a hard on like this after beating Eddie, because that's a big scalp, let's be honest, for when you're new in arm wrestling, that's a big scalp. I'm only 80 kilo, but I'll tell you right now, neither Brian or Eddie would just be able to straight, absolutely, well, they're probably going to fucking take me to the pad, but I don't think it's going to be look quite how you might think. Because granted, both guys are way stronger than me, probably stronger than I'll ever be. But arm wrestling's different, man. It's different. The thing is, people don't think you realise, like, 80 kilo pros, decent 80 kilo pros against Eddie and Brian will just run straight through them. It's not even close. And that's not a slight on Brian and Eddie. Good 80 kilo pros will run right through them. Oh aye, absolutely, James, aye, the arm wrestling strength is different, like super strong guys and that. It's like, for instance, if you were to arm wrestle Eddie or Brian, you could beat the both of them back to back and not even probably break a sweat. I doubt you even would break a sweat. It'd be like, don't get me wrong, in a year or two things might be different for them guys, but we'll see. Hiya, Bubba. Here's my wee kitten. You know, people. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. I don't know. You know what I say? Give me a second, that man. Ja, man. You know? This is Merkins Armgods. Zilla is her name. And she's a lovely wee, look at her wee robber's mask. You like a wee robber, a wee raccoon, and you like a wee robber's mask, like she got like this perfect wee robber mask. You baby girl, eh? You middle name Armgods. Aye, James, like the shoulder connection to the hand, I mean, even well, I reckon they've probably got good chest to shoulder connection, them guys. They actually might have better chest shoulder connection than arm wrestlers actually, but definitely the shoulder connection, and not just that, your chicken wing as well. But I don't want to get too much into chicken wing secrets on a live stream. Let me turn that brightness down a bit. It's absolutely burning the eye sockets out of me. Aye, like Brian and Eddie was just brilliant. I like who do I think looked better? Eddie looked better as an arm wrestler. He was doing more moving. Whereas Brian looked a bit wooden, but again that's probably partly to do with the size of Brian as well. No, because Eddie's smaller than him. What I mean is the size of Brian to the table. You could probably relate to that, James, being a big guy yourself. Obviously Brian's a lot bigger than you. He's a better strap puller, I mean, like, the Americans and things are really good strap pullers or whatever, but the thing is, I'm not saying we're all better than them. I'm saying we're better with the strap than them. Although you do have guys like Devon and things, and the high hookers have got a good strap game or whatever. For me, Euro strap pullers are fucking ace, and that includes us. And like, it was good. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about. Was Eddie was like, "Oh, you're a fucking pussy," because he was like, "You want the strap? You want the strap?" and shit, and like, that was kind of funny or whatever, you know. That's partly what made it entertaining. But it actually looked like both guys pulled pretty hard, and especially even if you're strong but you're just new to arm wrestling, I'm not saying you won't pull hard, you're gonna pull hard, but when you don't know how to pull hard properly, are you really pulling hard, do you know what I mean? Like, I suppose everybody's different, but again, Eddie and Brian was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed watching it. I've never met Brian or spoke to him. I met Eddie once for like 3 settings. And I've never actually like really spoke to Eddie privately or whatever. So I can't say much about the guys there. But they seem as if they enjoyed their match. I don't want to see a rematch. I'd rather see them pull somebody different next time for their next match. I'd like to maybe see well, let's start off with Brian. I'd like to see Brian maybe pull somebody like, I don't know, it's hard because you could easily say somebody and they're just going to kill him and it's not going to be fun for him. But you could also there's a match, right? Brian Shaw versus the arm wrestling whisperer. Is it the whisperer you call? Oh, definitely Brian needs to be hitting tourneys and stuff. Get them tendons stretched out proper. Aye, the whisperer. I'd like to maybe see Brian versus the whisperer or something, because the whisperer's a kind of novelty kind of guy, isn't he? He's ah! Oh, that was a fucking cat biting me. Ow! You tried to do me, cat. Like, you bugger. A wee robber's mask on. Jesus, I lost my train of thought now. That was nappy. Aye, comps and that, aye, Brian definitely. So like, I reckon the arm wrestler versus the Whisperer, I think could be something good. Because, I mean, if you give Brian anybody that's his size, it's over. Especially if he's arm wrestling, it's over. That could be good, Shaw versus Lallis. But then is that fair to Lallis? I know that was the guy they call, like, I'm just trying to, actually, why not, aye, and what about for Eddie, well, cause Eddie's across here, we can't give Eddie like you or Minda. Could they give him like Adam Caxer or something? Oh. Well, not now. In fact, I'm going to take that last match back. I'm going to throw a Welching in. Brian Shaw versus Paul Maiden. Obviously Paul just run him here. But if we give Brian time and Paul gets older a wee bit and Brian gets good. And Eddie. You know who might be good for Eddie? Nick Dodd, Ramman and Eddie Hall. Because Eddie wants to top roll, doesn't he? And Nick wants to go into that bump. If that happens, you heard the year first, by the way. So like potentially there's an insane amount of matches out there for them. Like I'm just trying to think about guys that are in North Hangme region and guys that almost everybody would know, like the kind of non-regular armchair watchers to the people that know. Chance Shaw versus Brian. Do you know? I think Chance Shaw would just run him about, like. I think Chance would just batter him. Do you know? Maybe no. I think Chance is too. I think Chance is too much, maybe. Aye, probably, aye. Don't get me wrong though, like, it all depends if Brian can put the brakes on him. If Brian can put the brakes on, Chance he'd beat him. But I don't think you could probably put the brakes on Chance, to be honest with you, like. So I don't think Chance would be nice to him. I mean, why should you be nice to him on the table? But I don't think Chance would be nice to him, if you know what I mean. Although no matches right now actually, like maybe Chance Shaw in a wee while. Potential matches for upcoming if Eddie and Brian stick to training and they're doing arm wrestling training. Aye. I'm trying to think exciting ones. I mean, what have you got to set up, like intergender? Fucking just for the hell of it, because there's the two of them superstars. You like, oh, excuse me, give Eddie Hall, Gabby Vasconcelos, and give Brian Shaw, Sarah Backman. I mean, them chicks would probably beat them guys. In fact, Gabby would beat the two of them, definitely. I reckon Gabby would absolutely crush the two of them. Sarah Backman would probably actually beat both of them as well. Aye, she would. It's just arm wrestling, man, isn't it? No, I mean, definitely Gabby is smoking them, both of them. She'd have a super match with them both, one after the other, and just rub their both their faces right in pass. Laws and Brian, aye. Or even Laws and Eddie. I know Laws has kind of got a wee bit more experience or whatever, like, apparently, hasn't he? But no, not really. It hasn't. But aye, Gabby would whack both of them. I reckon Sarah Backman would absolutely whack both of them and also, if you were trying to get women to, I'm just trying to gauge it, you know what I mean? Nothing good coming to me. Thor, aye. If Thor wanted to arm wrestle, aye, like, he's a big guy, isn't he? And oh man, Thor and Eddie, that would be good, because the two of them would just be arguing and wanting to square go and everything. I think Eddie would beat him. Big man would need to train. But again, Eddie's not been in it that long enough that 6 months or whatever, or that he could probably, the way Eddie does things, because he does a lot of other things, if he concentrated on arm wrestling, he could probably catch up to him pretty quickly. Aye, I heard that somewhere before actually, James, like, thanks for reminding me of that, actually, I heard that before somewhere. Can't remember where I heard that before, I think it was fucking one of Devon's videos maybe. But aye, like, I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think if Thor was to do it, I think it would be more fun if you let him pull Brian first, then Eddie. Then you could have a trifecta between the three of them. That could be fun. American Arm Wrestler, WWE guy. It's like, right, that WWE is like just WWF, isn't it? I do know that fucking, I think he did know, but oh, Mark Henry, was he like, was he in World's Strongest Man or something? Big dude with dreads. I was actually going to say Rick Rude. Oh, was it Rick Rude? Oh, it's going out of my mind now. Aye, it's him. Right. Aye, he could be good. Aye. Rick Rude. Aye, I think it is Rick Rude. I'm thinking, if I remember right, Rick Rude was an Iron Wrestler and he was pretty good. He like really good. So I'm thinking. Aye, Ravishing Rick Rude for WWF back in the day. Aye. Aye, gents. So I've kind of covered what I wanted to talk about. If anyone has any questions or anything in the comments, or if anyone has any questions or any more topics they want to discuss, fire away and we'll do it. But if not, I'm going to sign off. I've been running for about an hour and I only had 2 topics I wanted to talk about and pretty much covered them. We will be back, I believe, this weekend, Ultimate Arm Wrestler. If I'm wrong, it's alright, you can slate me later and give me dislikes. Aye, yeah, baby. I've got, let me see if I can. No, I can't. I've got a tablet for this. Weeks ago, that's when you bust the back of the net with like a shot off the laces. Weeks ago for me, to get to Club Torture as soon as I can. I want to I want to test myself with the guys that I've not seen. Tony and Jim and all them, and Zolt especially, because I was kind of close to Zolt. So I'd like to see how he feels again. And like just everybody, all the boys, like Tony as well. I don't know who's all still there. But aye, like everybody, Nick and Aggie, you know what I mean? Just everybody, just see how everybody feels again. Aye, that's the goal. Just get back to the club and get some regular table time again. You know, so I've been doing the strength training and it's all very, very specific arm wrestling stuff. Especially form, technique, angles, the programme, building the weights and stuff. So aye, it's been good. Oh, new resolution. I've just clicked on. I thought you were talking about my camera's better. Boom. No got one. My New Year's resolution is not to make any more New Year's resolutions. Hey! I've covered everything. I don't see anything else coming up in the chat here, guys. So I think we're going to end it there. I do need to gear up the back of me. I definitely do. I'll get massive biceps on my wrist now. thick. Oh, it helps. It helps. It stops me from going and breaking windows in the police station. No, I'm joking. But one day I will. I've slowly been cutting down off the back here as well. Like I've slowly been stopping kind of smoking. I like to sit when I'm here sitting, but fucking whatever. Anyway, I think I'm going to sign off now, guys. Thank you, James. Thank you, Holly, for joining. Usually know, as I saw in the chat. I don't know if there's anyone else here. If there's anybody else here, thank you for watching as well. And it's coming Christmas. I hope you're all going to have a nice time with your families and stuff. And I'll see you on the new year. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great time of the holidays. Merry Foxmas. Happy New Year. I am Fox. Peace out, Fox Cubs. Love. Yous.